Hi there, Cancer. Happy birthday. For everyone who's new to me, my name is Kelly Lunt, and I'm an intuitive channel with a team of 7 spirit guides that come through. And we most like to come through for people who they want more out of life. There's something that you want and you don't know how to get it. We like to come through and channel anything that's holding back for you. We clear that. We give you complete and utter resolution, as well as energetic alignment to move forward, as well as practical human level steps that you can take to manifest what it is that you want. That's who we most love to help. So Cancers, as I'm shuffling the cards for you, I have 2 exciting announcements for you. I've made a free PDF that is for the ultra beginner, to help you develop your own clairaudescence and clairsentient and clairvoyant abilities, as well as your own intuition. And it's just a PDF that explains basic exercises so that you can learn to do all of those, as well as I've made a free guided meditation to take you on a journey to the Temple of the Masters so that you can meet your own spirit guide. So it's completely free. If you sign up, click in the upper right-hand corner. It will take you to that. All you do is enter your name and your email address. You'll be redirected to a new page, and you'll get an email to confirm that you wanted that, and then it'll be delivered straight to your inbox. And as well as, so Cancers, just for you guys this month to say happy birthday, I'm doing a special. I'm taking $100 off of a 30-minute read, so it'll only be $97 for you guys. Happy birthday. I'm only going to offer this to 20 people though. 20, and that's it. If you click in the link to the upper right-hand corner, it will be a live call with you and me and the 7 spirit guides on the phone. It will be a live call that will be recorded. It will be a video, so you'll be able to see me. We'll be interactive, back and forth with spirit. It will be recorded and sent to you afterwards. So happy birthday, Cancers. That's my one way of helping you celebrate. And on to your general message. I'm using 3 decks today. Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot deck, her messages from your angels, as well as magical mermaids and dolphins. What this does, it kind of lets you know what's going on. Are there any emotional lessons that you need to learn, as well as are there any law of attraction steps that you need to take so that you can get forward, moving forward, and manifest what it is you want in your life? Okay, so Cancers, it looks like for the basis of the month, so it definitely looks like you've got a couple of major arcana cards. You've got 3. So it definitely looks like you've hit a turning point, Cancers. And it definitely has to do with your relationship with yourself. You got a lot of relationship cards in this spread. You're getting a lot of have faith, a lot of blessed change, a lot of you're being helped, you're being guided. So it's really about your relationship with yourself. And it's kind of like for the basis of the month, you've started to recently see like a little, either a little bit of success, or what they're saying right now is like you've started to receive you've started to feel hope, quite frankly. This is like you're starting to feel hope. You're starting to feel hopeful. You're starting to kind of like see a glimmer on the horizon that, oh, the sun is going to rise again. So you're starting to see hope. And like where that's come from is because they're acknowledging that like you've started taking better care of yourself. And by you taking better care of yourself, you know, whether that be just saying nice things to yourself, doing the whole stereotypical like sea salt baths, going on walks, perhaps taking better care of yourself eating wise. And they're saying it's just like a little couple minor tweaks that you've been making in terms of self-care. From that's what's kind of gonna like usher in the new era, to be all cliche and stereotypical and dramatic. But they're kind of saying like good job on the self-care that you have taken. But there's a little bit of frustration in the sense of that even though you're like feeling better, you haven't seen anything new manifest in your life in like the physical reality. And from that, they're saying it's because at the basis of this is that even though you're feeling better, it's kind of, there's still a little bit of reminiscing on the past. There's still a little bit of, man, the good old days. Oh man, wasn't it so nice when like mom and dad took care of everything? Or like, oh God, high school was easier than I thought. I wish I appreciated it more. Like college is hard. Or, you know, like, oh, this whole adult thing, it's harder than I thought. Making money, paying my own bills. I didn't realize all the work my parents took into taking care of me. There's some sort of reminiscing the past and you not fully, like you now being a little harsh. This is my spirit guide Sophie coming through. You're being a little hard on yourself in terms of like judging the old you. Like I can't believe you didn't appreciate how good you had it. I can't believe you didn't say thank you to the person. I can't believe it's things like that that you're just going on and like, wow, I should have done it this way, I should have done it that way. But as we know in terms of law of attraction, when you think about the past, that doesn't get you forward movement into what it is that you want now. So that's why even though you're feeling better and you're starting to see and feel hope, you're kind of like, well, why haven't I had my physical manifestation yet? And it's because a lot of your thoughts are still kind of like in the past. Okay, guys? So forgive yourself. It's not about judging, I can't believe I did it so bad back then. It's more about, wow, I'm glad I've had this awareness now. I'm glad I've had this awakening now. I'm glad I have this new perception situation. And I'm glad that I have new information about how to move forward in the future. I'll certainly never do that again. And I look forward to having a similar experience so that I can, do it in a whole new way to prove to myself that I've grown. Like, forgive yourself, because there's no point of living in the past and blaming yourself, like, oh man, why did I make my daughter throw out her favorite dress? Why are you blaming yourself for that now? If you did that when she was 6 and she's now 12, like, let it go. That's hindering you from manifesting what it is you want. Okay, so in terms of your challenge for the month, what's gonna help you make the shift to keep having the new hope, the new era coming in. I love using those dramatic words for this one, Cancers. Your challenge for making that mindset switch to thinking about the past to thinking about the future. Oh, Cancer, interesting. Wow, this is, okay. So it's about recognizing, they're kind of saying get into the small day-to-day stuff that's going well for you right now. Like, you've already done a good job of taking a little bit better care of yourself, saying nicer things, eating a little bit healthier, something along the lines of just taking better care of yourself, which is giving you the glimmer of hope. What's going to help speed that along and get you out of the past is if you get grounded. 10 of Earth, get grounded and present in the moment, and literally start, like, as you like pour yourself, this is being over the top, guys, but I really hope it drives it home. Like, oh, I poured this glass of water. I'm proud of myself for nourishing myself. I'm proud of myself for taking the time to recognize, to listen to my body, listen to my needs even more, and to nourish myself. Or when you make that cup of coffee in the morning, do you reach for that favorite cup of coffee, that favorite mug? So you can be like, oh, I love when I pick my favorite mug. I feel so good when I drink it. If you can get grounded, present in the moment, and just start noticing all the little small things that you're doing to take care of yourself right now. And they're also saying, like, notice the good things that are going well with your family and with your friends, like oh, my girlfriend called me. She cares about me. I love this love. Hey, thank you for calling me. The more you do that on the human level, the more that you're going to be able to have they're saying a little bit of spiritual, they're saying growth. So that means that the spiritual growth is what's going to allow you to build trust that the big you, God, the universe, source, spirit, whatever word you want to put to it, that as you ground more and notice how every little small thing that's going well right now, every little small thing that you're doing well for yourself right now, it's going to let spirit come in a little bit more to help you move forward. And so another thing is helpful person. Cancers, it's going to have to be a little bit of be willing to be vulnerable and ask someone else for help. Let's say it is like if you are trying to lose weight and you have that skinny bitch friend. It's being willing to ask her, okay, I see that you're eating that salad. Walk me through your thought process. Why are you eating the salad? How do you feel when you eat it? What made you make that decision? Or, if you're trying to get better at finances, go in and ask your one friend who just always seems to have that money and be like, how do you plan your money? How do you think about money? How do you approach your monthly budget? So do you get that, guys? You have to get present in the moment. Notice every little thing that's going well for you. Law of attraction to get you in the vibration of more success coming your way. Be open to spirit doing step 2 of law of attraction, spirit, God helping you out, and be willing to ask someone else for help. Because if there's something that you want and you're here, you need to get into the vibration of it. And other people who already have what it is you want, they're already up here, you can ask that person for help to help you get there faster. That's what they're saying. And guys, if you need help with any of this part, the spiritual growth, the law of attraction, noticing what's going well for you right now, I'm really good at picking up people's points of vibrations and law of attraction terms, aka how it is that you feel. And I'm really good at doing mindset work with you to get you in vibration of what it is you do want. So if you need help with this, Or if you have like 8 people that you can ask for help and you need to know which one it is that can help you, I can help you with that too. Just click in the upper right-hand corner. It'll be a link to a private session with me. So in terms of what you've learned in the past, oh, this sucks, Cancer. Life isn't fair. Something happened that you did not like. You did not like how it turned out. Whether it be like an actual legal decision, there's just something in the past that they're saying you didn't like how it turned out. And they're saying it was like the recent past within the last 2 weeks. It didn't happen how you turned out. But from that, they're saying, do you see how you went through some emotional healing from it? So do you see how even though you didn't win, you didn't get the outcome that you wanted, they're saying the quicker that you can get in the gratitude for what lessons you learned from it. So we use an example from Kelly's dating life for you. She went on 3 dates with a guy. It ended up not working out, but from that, she obviously felt a little bit of disappointment. But from there, she went, hey, but look, I experienced this with a guy and this with a guy, and I like this about him. I now have more clarity that this is what I want in a future partner. So do you see how her interacting with that guy, just like 3 dates, it helped bring her into vibration to closer to what it is that she wanted. So even though she didn't get what she wanted, or it's more that it didn't turn out how she would have hoped, she got a lot of emotional healing from it, and she got even more clarity. In law of attraction terms, this is the vibrational contrast. If you do an ask, you experience something you don't like, vibrational contrast, it gives you clarity on what it is that you do want, so you could do a more powerful step 1 law of attraction to get you on your journey to your ultimate manifestation better. That's all they want you to hear from that. In terms of what it is that you're learning, right now, oh, this is interesting, guys. You're learning how to play well with others. And in doing so, it's kind of like you're learning how to hang out with people that you don't like, people that aren't in your tribe, people that you don't just vibe well with. You're learning how to be not political. You're learning how to network. You're learning how to be polite. You're learning social mannerisms. That's not the right way to say it. You're learning social etiquette. So you're learning how when you get mad at someone, instead of saying, hey, F off, you're learning to recognize that you can kind of keep your thoughts to yourself, and you can choose to interact with the person less but still be polite. And so from that, what else, Spirit? Yeah, they're saying keep going here. It's all about the more that you can learn to focus on what it is that you do want, what it is that you do like about each person. So whether or not this person is supposed to be a close friend, a lover of yours, a close friendship of yours, someone close in your circle, it's about learning how to expand your friendship, your foundational base of who you get support from, and recognizing that some people, even though you wouldn't include them in your close circle of friends, that they could still be a good acquaintance. They'd still be someone good to have in your professional network. So they're kind of, be nice to everyone. If you don't like them, just don't include them in your close personal friendship, but keep them as a professional network, because you never know when you might need that person to record a meditation for you, or someone to pick up your mail for you when you're out of town. Okay, guys, that's a big one. That's what you're learning right now. You're learning how to be nice to people you don't like. And they're saying it's not about being nice to people that you don't like in terms of extending yourself to go like out of your way for them or favors. It's just more about learning to kind of keep your thoughts to yourself when it's not helpful to the person. That should make sense, guys. So in terms of the future and what you're learning, yeah, you're going to recognize that as you do that more and more, kind of learn to ask for help and notice what it is you like more and more and more in your day-to-day life. And then even if you're around someone that you don't like, what is it that you like about them? Even if, okay, they gave my dating example with you. No, I don't like how it abruptly ended with that person after 3 dates, but there were certain things that I liked about him that I now know I want in a future date, in a future partner. There were things that I got clarity on, like, well, you know what, I didn't like these things about him. I know that I don't want that in my future partner, but here's what I do want in the future partner. The more quickly, I didn't sit there and wallow for 2 weeks, even a week. I didn't even wallow for 2 days. I got a little sad for maybe like 30 minutes, and then I was like, okay, well, I feel sad. I was like, it did kind of end all of a sudden. I was like, but here's what I liked about it. and now I have a new date. Do you see how that works? When you focus on what it is that you do like, you can manifest the next thing that you want all that quicker. So that's what you're learning right now. And so in terms of the future, that's all going to come into accumulation for you, and you're going to start to see even more success, especially they're saying around the being nicer to yourself and noticing the stuff that you like that's going well in the small life, that you're going to start to see more and more successes. Like you're going to wake up and like if you've been working on feeling beautiful, you're going to look up and be like, oh, I feel beautiful. And it's going to be like one of the first couple of times that you've ever felt that way. Or you're going to start seeing little small jobs coming in. You're going to start to see success from this because you're going to be like healed. And so like, if they're saying if you take the time to do the mental work to choose to focus where you put your thought, do you choose to focus on thoughts that bring you joy, or do you choose to focus your thoughts on stuff that make you sad? Do you choose to focus on thoughts that make you angry about the person, or do you choose to focus on things that you like about the person? As you master that, things are going to start flowing more for you. And guys, if you need help with that, that's my specialty. That's what I do day in, day out. I'm so good at that. All my clients, they typically get instant manifestations. They either get instant manifestation for what it is they want, or they recognize how they're on the journey and they get it pretty soon. I can help with that. So in terms of your personal power for the month to make this happen, okay, so they're saying your personal power, they're repeating the message, Cancers, so I hope it's kind of being driven home. Ace of Earth. The ace is you're at the beginning of a journey. So in Lord of the Rings lingo, this is like when Frodo, that wizard Gandalf comes to the Shire and was like, whoa, we have this epic journey to go on. And Frodo was like, I'll do it. He puts his bag on his backpack and was like, all right, let's go. He's just starting his journey. So it's about your power this month is becoming aware that you're just starting your journey of how you're grounded and how you're on the journey of focusing your thought. Focusing your thought on everything that's going well in your life right now. That's your power for this month. Because once you recognize that you're on your journey to a happier life, to living in outrageous joy, if you want to word it that way, but once you recognize that you're already on the journey to whatever it is that you want to manifest, whether it be a successful business, a new place of employment, or a lover, like if you're looking for a marriage partner, start noticing the dates that you're getting. Start noticing how each one's getting you closer to the husband. Don't recognize them as failures, like, oh, another one failed. It's, oh, I liked this about him. I'm now going to include that in for the next person I manifest. Oh, I liked this about that job. I now know that I want a manager role, not a tech role. So once you recognize that you're on your journey, you're then going to have a choice because you're going to start feeling better and better throughout that. They're saying if you can kind of master where you focus your thoughts, you're going to start to feel better throughout the month. So then you're going to have a choice to do your step 1 law of attraction. You're going to like gain clarity and like actually do and ask, what is it that you want? Because I think a lot of people, they tend to think that life happens to them, that they sit back and watch what's going on around in life and then they react to it. But life is more about being on the leading edge of creation. It's more about, well, what do you want? And you ask for it. You let spirit give you divine steps and you take little action steps towards it. I had to do my first Facebook Live. I had to do my first YouTube video. I didn't have 2,000 subscribers when I first started. You have to take that first step. In terms of how others may or may not influence or help or not help out this month, how they might influence. So others around you want you to have success. Others around you, they want you to have success. They want you to have a change of your life. In terms of, I don't necessarily see them they want you to have the change. I'm not picking up their, like, it's not that they're going to be overly helpful about it though. It's like, it's going to be one of those things like where your mom is like, honey, you can do it. But like, okay, we'll use my parents as an example. My parents aren't even on Facebook. They cannot help me with my business at all. They don't know YouTube. They don't know Facebook. But my mom like, honey, how's it going? Well, you can do it. Keep going. That same type of thing. Like my parents want me to be successful. They want me to help more people, but they can't actually help me. So it's going to be kind of like that type of a thing. And so it's going to be kind of like a spirit saying, If you spend too much time with them though, because of their eagerness for you to have the success and they're going to want to help you, it might bog you down a little bit into, because like you need to be in the creative space this month. You need to be focused on everything that's going well and choosing where you put your thoughts. You need to be in the creative space. If you get bogged down, like if I like take the time to explain to my mom how Facebook works in general, how Facebook groups work, how Facebook business pages work, how Facebook lives work, how YouTube works, how links work, how my website, like, do you see how that bogs you down? Instead of being in the creative space of like, ooh, here's the next workshop I want to run. Oh, here's the next video I want to make. It bogs you down. So they're kind of like, the people have really good intentions with you, but it's all about learning how to balance, keep them included, but don't get bogged down. Good luck balancing that, Cancers. Good luck. I always feel so bad when I tell my mom, thanks, but no thanks. I hope she doesn't watch this video. She's not a Cancer, so she shouldn't. In terms of your hopes or fears for the month. Okay. Wow. All right, Cancer. This is definitely a fear card for you. You are yearning for a happier life. You're yearning for something different. You're yearning for something completely different. Your fear is that you think it's out of reach. You're like, oh, something like that just doesn't happen to someone like me. Oh, that's for people over there. Oh, that's for the people who are wealthy. You want something more meaningful, but you don't think it's within reach. I hope you hear their message that they've been saying, like, they've been trying to just slap those silly thoughts out of your head. So let go of this fear, because yes, the time is right for you to see yourself in a higher light, for you to step up and like, they're not saying it's about being like, they're saying pretty much like step up and be more confident, step up into being like, they're just using the word confident, step up and being more confident. So you're kind of afraid that it's just out of reach. God, guys, I can help you with this. You're just like completely afraid that it doesn't happen to people like you, that it's not within reach, that you were like, I don't know, destined to be. Like, I used to weigh 230 pounds. When I used to weigh 230, I used to have the thought of like, oh, I was born with big bones. I was born chunky. I'm not supposed to be skinny. That's the same type, whatever it is you want to manifest. Or let's say it's like marriage. Like, you might be thinking, oh, marriage doesn't happen to people like me. I had a traumatic childhood, because that card came up for you. Reminiscing the past. That doesn't happen to people like me. Oh, I'm not meant to get married. Oh, I want to cuss so bad, guys. Forget those thoughts. Forget those thoughts. What you want wants you to. You can have it, guys. Okay, in terms of your outcome for the month. Okay, guys. They're literally repeating the same message. This is an excellent month for you to like begin the journey of law of attraction. Learn to focus your mind on what it is that you do want and on what it is that you do like. There is like this is more the sun. This is more the success card for just kind of see a little bit of a big jump of success. Not to like get what it is you want, but to take a big jump forward in terms of your confidence, in terms of your confidence in yourself and your confidence in attracting and manifesting what it is you do want. So your power throughout the whole month is have faith that it could keep happening. You need to learn to focus your thoughts on what it is you do want, because you got these polar opposite here. Like you have success within grasp. You have the ability to focus your thoughts on what it is you do want, and you have like this is mainly about feeling better and feeling more confident in yourself. This month is all about feeling more confident, Cancer. You have it within you to learn to do the mindset to get that. What's gonna if you focus too much on other people, on other situations, on past experiences, it's going to hold you back. So you got the big old, it can go either way for you this month, Cancer. I vote this one. Start focusing on what it is that you do like and keep focusing on it. Okay, Cancers, if you need help with this, that I can help with, like, this is my jam. It's my specialty. That's what I do day in, day out. If you want help with that, you can book a session in the upper right-hand corner. Just click on it. It'll take you to it. And don't forget, for the Cancers this month, you're getting $100 off of a 30-minute one-on-one that's a recorded video call, so I'm there for you. Give the video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know how this is going. Don't forget to share this with your other friends. Subscribe to the channel. It is one way of supporting the channel to keep me going around. And, I always do my Facebook Lives every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those are completely free. I give mini reads. Not everyone gets a read, but Spirit will come forward and pick the people who need it most. So those are all the ways to connect with me, guys. Much love, Cancer. Have a good day. Mwah.